guys, and welcome back to another video. I know I haven't been on here for quite a while, and the reason is that I was just overloaded with work, and I still am, and I really needed the very little free time I had to just focus on myself and get my things together. So yeah, that's why I didn't do a video, but I thought that the purpose of my channel is also to show you how life at university is and how I try to manage my stress level. And it's really dumb to just film if I'm not stressed. So I'm going to do this video. Currently Sunday evening, it's November 17th already. Time is flying by. And yeah, I wanted to start the video today because I will get up really early tomorrow and I don't know whether I will be able to talk a lot, so I needed an introduction. Yeah. So maybe let's just say it like this. On Sundays I usually do my meal prep, as I showed in my last video, and I also just plan out my week. This is really helpful and it just helps me to decrease the stress during the week. And now I will show you what I packed for tomorrow. So I will just show you now what I will take to uni tomorrow, food wise. So we do have lunch going on in here. I just take So we just have a bunch of rice that I cook and then just measure out and put in here. There's some oil over it. Then I have some tomatoes, and beneath the tomatoes, now you actually can't see it all because it's really underneath. I have tofu. Let's see if we... Here! You see the tofu? There's the tofu, and I have tofu, add some spices, and I also am a huge fan of this sweet and sour sauce. I just add quite a lot of it on the tofu and it makes it tastier and less dry, and also at the moment my carbs are really high, and having sweet sauces simplifies, oh my gosh, getting in your carbs, right? Oh, I forgot to show you the rest of my food. So next thing, that are my snacks, or let's say like my main snacks. So I just take a box with like 3 slices of bread with banana and peanut butter. And also because I never know how long I'm going to be in the lab, so usually I finish at about 6 p.m, but sometimes it's 7 p.m, sometimes it's 5 p.m, so I don't know. So I always take that. Oh my gosh, that's the problem if you have a big bag. You don't find your things. Okay, now I got it. I always just take this. Isn't it cute? It's one of my old boxes. It has a hose on it. Okay, anyways, I just take this box with treats. So I have like Cliff Bar, granola bar and chocolate. Oh yeah, and I always take chocolate as dessert for after lunch. So this I will have for sure. And if I'm longer in the lab, I will also have one of the bars or 2 of the bars, depends, before I go and train. Yeah. So that's everything food-wise. And yeah, I will see you tomorrow morning. Bye. Good morning, guys. So It's Monday morning, and yeah, as I said yesterday, I will take you through my day and I will show you what I eat and everything else. So let's get started. Coffee time. So I got my breakfast ready. I just have a big bowl of oats with some milk, vanilla protein powder, almond butter, some apples, some banana, honey, and some yogurt. Yeah, and that's my breakfast. And I always have a big breakfast because I know that I won't be able to eat for quite some hours, so I make sure that I have a lot to fuel myself before I start the day. And also I am just super tired if I don't have breakfast. And then what I do while breakfast is I take this journal and I journal here. So I write down my intentions and my goals for the day, positive affirmations for myself, at least 3. Yeah, that is not so easy, but then gratitude and my thoughts and feelings at the moment, and power. And the most important thing for me right now is power, because power basically means what can you do to make this, let's say, to change your feelings or to get closer to your goals when your thought is, oh, I'm scared, I can't get there, etc. Or if you have a certain fear, what can you do about it? And I find it extremely helpful to do this stuff. And I was one of the persons that always said, oh, I don't have time to do a morning routine and I rather just start with working, etc. And I have to say that doing my morning routine every morning while I have breakfast before I start in a day that is super crowded and where I don't have time to think a lot about myself and my feelings, it really helps me to reset and to just be more productive and stay more inside me, if you know what I mean. And yeah, I just find it really helpful, and that's why I started it, and I do it every morning. And yes, there are some exceptions, but usually I do it. Yeah, so that's my morning. So it is now 7:03 and I'm about to head to university, and I will not take you there because I will be in the lab, and obviously I can't film in the lab, and anyways, it's not really exciting what I do there. Like, I can't really show anything because it's confidential. So yes, I will leave you here and I will catch you when I come back, which is probably late. But just so that you know, I will go to university, work in the lab, do my breaks, have my food, and afterwards I will head to the gym. Today is pull day, so I will do back and bis, and that's everything. Okay, so that was my short but sweet morning. See you later. Hey guys, so it's currently 8:15. Yeah, and I was lucky because I could leave the lab at already 5:15, which is really early for me. And so I just went straight to the gym, and in the beginning I found it super hard to train after a day of work, but I must say once you get used to it, it's awesome. You can just focus on yourself. You can just get back all the energy that was taken from work, and I can't describe the feeling, but it's just, it elevates me. I don't know, all the endorphins, they make me happy. So yeah, I did that. I did pull day, so trained back and biceps, also did some abs, and then I went back after I chatted with a friend whom I met at the gym. And yes, I wanted to be home at latest 7, but I was home later. Anyways, I did my dinner, which I showed you guys, and then prepped my snacks for tomorrow, which I have to take to uni, and added the oil to the lunch I prepped on Sunday, and also did the dishes. I think that's everything. Also look like a total mess, but I will not apologize. Because honestly, the last thing I'm worrying about after a long day is how I look. So yes, that is my hair after a long day of working and training. Yeah, so that's that. Now I turned on my laptop because I have to check the spectral data that I got from today. I have to add it to the lab journal, and I hope it takes me about 1 hour. Sometimes it takes less, sometimes it takes more. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do right now, and I will show you when I eat again and when I get some chill time, you know. It's necessary, it's really necessary. So anyways, I hope, yeah, that was totally random. Also, I'm just staring into this camera. Anyways, let's get started. Guys, that is so funny. I said before that it usually takes me about an hour. It is now exactly 9:15. So it did take me about 1 hour to get all the spectral data sorted, to write my lab journal, and yeah, now it's chill time. But first of all, I'm going to make my last meal, which is going to be what I usually have. So Weetabix, yogurt, some nut butter, some chocolate, all the good stuff, you know. So stay tuned. And here we get my last meal. We have about 4 Weetabix, yogurt, some protein powder, sunflower seed butter, and some jam, and my chocolate. Yeah, so that's my last meal, and I'm now going to go through my emails, check them, answer them if there are any to answer, and yeah, just get ready for tomorrow.
The same person. It was not uncommon in the early modern period for an artist.
It's finally Netflix time. It's already 10:30, but we got the crown going on over here. So guys, I will close out the video here. I had a shower and now I will pass out, and I always take some time to read a few pages in a fiction book to calm down and then slide into sleep. Yeah, so that video was really random and probably not really interesting to watch, but I honestly just wanted to show you how my everyday life look like if I don't have time to film a lot, and how I try to manage my stress levels, how I try to get the work-life balance. And honestly, it took me ages to figure out how I can get it, and it's trial and error, you guys. It's just trial and error. For me, at the moment, it works out really well. Like, although time-wise, work is definitely the most part of my day. One thing is I enjoy my work, so that's really important, I guess. If you don't enjoy your work, then life's going to be tough. And obviously there are always times when you don't enjoy, but most of the day. Anyways, but I really try to find the times when I just take some time for me, just calm down, relax, and find my my inner, how do you want to call it? My inner core, my core confidence, my inner self. I don't know. It just helps me to reset and stay positive. So yeah, see you in the next video. Bye.